Market Shots are short video segments designed to help you develop a trading strategy that you can stick with. Here to help you is the Chief Market Strategist for the Market Guys, AJ Monty.
And welcome to our role reversal lesson. This is a very common pattern that I'm going to describe to you. It's found on most charts, and it's really very simple. All we're doing is we're identifying an area of resistance. As you can see here, this big red candle is a point where the stock started to turn lower. This is where the sellers took over control of the price from the buyers. As you can see, the buyers were rallying it up. Sellers took it over, pushed the price down. Now this inverted V pattern is an area where we can draw our resistance line. So all you do is you take a horizontal line, draw it from that point, and then you use that as a reference point, because you can see later on down in the timeline here, we have a bullish engulfing pattern by this green pattern overlapping the previous red candle. And once the stock breaks out over this resistance, the line flips its role. You'll see the stock rallies after it breaks out, but then it comes right back to the line, almost to the penny of where it broke out right here. And now the line turns into support. Now that the stock has shown support and we see a pivot point, we then buy on the next green candle right here, or maybe you can wait a little bit longer. It's okay. You don't have to be exact. Just buy on that pivot point and put your stop right below that line. Now, here's the key. A lot of people ask me, well, AJ, how far down below the line do we put our stop? Well, let me tell you where not to put it. Do not put it on the line. Do not put it just below the line. Give yourself some room. If you want to really adjust your stop and lower it, the only thing you have to do is you can allow yourself for more loss, just reduce the number of shares. Don't be so aggressive in the number of shares that you buy. Now take a look. Another high right here. See this red candle? We had the rally up. It pulls back to support. This is a new resistance point right here. Here and here, these highs. You could take a line, connect those two highs, drop the line, and lo and behold, what do we see? Another role reversal. This is the point where the stock breaks out of that high. We then see the stock rally up. It comes back down, and it bounces off of this line. Now, let's say this is the green candle that you bought. You're going to put your stop somewhere below that line. You don't have to put it right below. Because see, on these days, you might have gotten stopped out if you were too close to the line. So give it some room. You want to have some room to breathe so that your stock and the volatility of that stock will not whip you out. That's called whipsaw effect. We don't want to get whipped out of a trade. Now, you can see, as the stock continues to go higher, you can see that it does break out of new highs up here. But the point is, what you want to do is you want to be able to adjust your stop along the way. You can see at the top here, we have a general area of resistance, and it turns into an area of support. Now, for the engineers out there, this is going to bother you that the lines don't match up perfectly. Don't worry, it's a general area. This is why I tell people, make sure you give your stock some room to breathe so that you're not really giving yourself too much of a tight stop, and it could be very frustrating. Now, on the way down, it works just the opposite. We'll talk about that in some of the short strategies as we use the role reversal to short stocks and use that very same line to protect ourselves on the way up. So right now, be sure to pay very close attention to the Market Guys website. We're going to continue to offer you some educational tidbits along the way. This is all free education for you. Make sure you spread the word, tell folks about us, and we will be doing our very best to make sure we're giving you the value that you deserve. Have a great day. Keep your stops in place.
This video segment is a small part of what the Market Guys offer through their educational products and services. If you are interested in any of our Trade Alert services, or you would like more information about our one-on-one mentoring program, simply contact us at info@themarketguys.com.